Hi guys, and welcome once again back to my channel. Before we start, don't forget, go ahead and subscribe to my channel when you are done with this video and realize how much you love it. Go ahead and hit the like button and share. Now what we're going to do today is I am going to give you guys step by step on how I made my daughter's cheer stick for her competition coming up. I made it, and the other moms on my daughter's team decided they wanted one too. So I said, perfect. Gives me the opportunity to make another one and make a video on how to make it. Now the items you're going to need is the wooden stick, and I wouldn't even call it wooden because it's really light. A star, and the letters that spell out your daughter's or, the person's name. As I mentioned before, this was the color of wood. It's plywood, I guess they call it. And I got this on Michael's, and this too was the color of wood. So I took a sponge brush and went ahead and painted it hot pink. I let that dry and then added the rhinestones around it with hot glue. And I did it on the other side as well. And then for this, I did it as well. I went ahead and painted it black with a sponge brush, and let that dry. The letters I got as well as I did on my Michaels. I got on my Michaels, and they were white when I bought them. And this took about maybe a couple days to paint, dry, and then give another coat. And then let them dry, and then I added the rhinestones on the side, and that was kind of difficult because of the narrowness that some of these letters have. And then I went ahead and added the big rhinestones on the top. Today we're going to work on the name McKenna. I can't say it right, guys. And we're going to go ahead and do that. Like I said, all this, probably about 2 days to get it to the pink I wanted it. So again, this is not a project you could do on Monday and have a competition on Thursday. You're going to have to let it dry and make sure that the letters stick. So the first thing I'm going to start with is I'm going to go ahead and add the star. Okay, and a quick shout out to my son who is feeling a little bit better today. So he's my camera guy. Say hi.
Hi.
So what I do, again, I don't measure, a bad habit of mine. So we're just going to eyeball it. And I'm going to put my finger right there. We're going to go ahead and add the glue. And I'm just going to give it all the way to the top. So I'm going to grab it and make sure it's centered. And we're going to go ahead and press there for about 5 seconds. It really doesn't require that much. And there you have it. So now that we have the star, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay out the letters to make sure it's what I want. Now these are going to go crisscross, crisscross, crisscross. So make sure we have enough room, and that determines whether, I have to go up a little bit or whatnot. Looks good. So there we have it. It fits. So now we're going to go ahead and glue it. And the way I'm going to do this is just, again, eyeball it. It's going to be on this side. You take your glue gun and you put it on that side. And then, like the star, you're going to press it down. This one is going to be a good 10 seconds. And you're going to do that with all the other letters. And like I said, I did the crisscross design. You could go straight down if you want to. You could make up any design. But we're going to do this. We're going to go ahead and do it with all the letters. Pause it. And we're going to go ahead and hold for 10 seconds. So after we do that, we have all our letters down. We're glued them down. the way I'm gonna do this one is we're putting rhinestones everywhere. You can never get go wrong with rhinestones. This used to be a roll, like I mentioned, and I went ahead and cut it 2 lines a strand, and then we're just gonna go ahead and glue it on the back side and the 2 sides. So we're just gonna turn it over and then start the gluing. And we're just gonna go right in the middle. And just give it a little dab, dab, dab to hold it down. You're gonna keep on doing this until you reach the top. And you're gonna do it also on the sides. Pause. And there you have it. So what you do, we just finished doing all the sides. We did the back, we did the sides, and we did the little front part right there. Next is to add the ribbon. Our colors for my daughter's gym it's hot pink and zebra and black. So I cut the ribbon to length. And we're going to do 2 hot pinks. I put some zero print in there. And what you want to do is get them aligned. So they could be, let's show you guys right now. So they're about the same. So once you think you have them about the same, in the middle, you're going to put them all together like that. Find the middle. Looks about right. So I'm going to place it flat on the stick. And then I'm going to get the stapler, which is my favorite in the world. And we're going to go ahead and give it a staple. And that should hold it in place. And that way you don't have to, tie it around and have a bulky tie around in the back. We're going to get some black string that can curl. And let's get about 3 of those so we can add in the front and make it look a little bit more pretty. And we're going to staple that as well to the front. Let's give it one more. Let's make it look really pretty. Just burned myself. Okay, so the same thing we did with as the string, the ribbon. We're gonna find the middle, hold it flat, and give it a staple on the side of the other staple. And since this stick, the width is kind of a good size, we'll be able to do that. Okay, and then let's curl the ribbon. And you just take your scissors and curl up and curl up. Pause. So after we make sure every part of it is curled, we need to cover the staples, and that's going to be very easy. We're going to go ahead and get a bow, and like I said, their print is, they use the zero print as well, and we're going to glue it right there in the middle to cover that up. So you just want to put some glue and go ahead and hold it down. And there you have it. Next thing you want to do is measure how big you want the picture. Go ahead and put the picture and put rhinestones around it, or if you want to put the team's name, it's really up to you. For our team, we're going to go ahead and put the girls' pictures individually, put rhinestones like I did for my daughters, and then a couple of gems on the top, and we are done. And this is how it looks. It's going to look pretty. We are ready to take first place in Vegas. It takes a couple, time consuming is the painting. But other than that, it's going to sparkle. It's going to look pretty. And you'll be the #1 cheer mom at your daughter's cheer competition or granddaughter or friend. So if you like any of my videos, please go ahead and subscribe. Like always, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you have any suggestions for future videos, go ahead and drop them below in the comment. Thank you.